This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Taito presents. Without warning, the island suddenly appeared in the sky. Four foul and wicked beings claimed it for themselves. They possessed the frightening powers of chaos, destruction, terror, and death. The people were horrified. They called the evil ones Sinistrals. The reign of terror continued. The world massed its warriors to battle their dark foes. But the Sinistrals were all powerful. In desperation, the people called on their bravest fighters, Artea, Guy, Maxim, and Selan. And so began the final battle. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with a new game from our library, and this time it's Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. This classic SNES game, it's finally time to touch it after all these years, and Lufia has a, well, warm place in my heart, and it's time to fight the final battle, apparently. So, well, people said this game is short, but I didn't know it was going to be that short. Wow. You know, we've already got the main characters. I mean, I guess this game just wanted us to finish as fast as it can. So, you know, let's play it as soon as the music stops, because I really love the music in this game. The music in this game is awesome. Alright, nice. So, we can start the game now, so we can either continue or initial, which initials are name game, so well, I can't really put my full name on there, so we'll just put ball in there, so. Alright, let's start the game, and well, let's see how the final battle goes. Yeah, we have to go through the intro again when we do that, but now I'll talk through it when it suddenly goes through, so. Yeah, a very ominous beginning of the game. Starts off with the final battle. I mean, what can you say about that? Like, it's definitely memorable. Although it's weird how people don't talk about this game as much as they should for being, you know, one of the top SNES RPGs. You know, you got your Final Fantasies, you got your Breath of Fire, and then you've got your Lufia, for example, amongst all of them. Although most people remember the sequel more than this one. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, why don't you play the sequel first? Because that one tells the history of things to come before it gets to this one. Well, would you watch the prequels before the original Star Wars? I don't think so. So, and it's better a flow of the story if you watch the original and then the sequel afterwards. I think it's the case in this one where you kind of guess what's going on and then you play it. I noticed that's an interesting habit in just game studios and movie studios where they want to make a story and then they make the prequel afterwards. The only problem with making the prequel afterwards with real people is that they're older in their later versions, so you can tell the difference. At least with the games, it's easy to, you know, make that work. Although the interesting thing is most things they'll usually add more to the prequel than they do the original game, so it's almost like, why did they regress? But anyway, it's so dark. I feel the energy. A very dark energy. Beware, it's powerful. Selan, light magic. As you wish. Alright, is this the Fortress of Doom? So cold it freezes straight to the heart. Welcome, Maxim. Deus, is it you? Isn't it? Show yourself! Approach, my chamber is above, I await you. Alright, so, yeah, this music's awesome. This is called the final battle. Alright, so what do we got here? Whoa, look at all those items, holy crap. let's take a look at all that stuff. We got miracles. These are basically elixirs of the game that heal your HP and MP. X potions, they heal like 500 HP or something like that. X magic, I think it's the same thing. I'll have to look up at the notes again. It heals a lot of magic. Revive, obviously wakens you up, or revives you from death. Awaken, revives you in the sleep condition. Stone cure if you're stoned. Mystery pin. That one I forgot the. I'm trying to remember which one the mystery pin does. I think that cures you of blindness, and I think Shriek cures you of silence. And then we got X arrows, which are just powerful items that do damage, and we got X bomb, which is a X arrows are a single targeting attack. X bombs are a group attack. All right, who do we got here? We got ourselves Maxim, the main leader of the character. He's level 78. The heart icon there is HP. The little staff there is MP. He's kind of your all-rounder. Can do some magic, mainly a fighter, but he can do a little bit of everything. Guy, he's your brute punch type of guy. Yeah, as you can see, he has no magic. Then we got Selan. She's the pure magic user, mainly for combat magic, though she can do some buffing and stuff like that. And then we got Artea. He's also kind of a magic user, although he's not as strong as Selan. He's got some buffing. He's also got a bow that hits groups of targets. Yeah, you can see all the weapons and stuff they're equipped with there. Obviously, I'm not going to go into full detail on this stuff for now. I don't know why it has weight in the game. I'm trying to remember if weight actually has an occurrence in the game in terms of what it does. But anyway, stat-wise, ATP is your attack power, defense is your defense power, strength is your strength stat, which affects your attack power, intelligence is your overall intelligence, which affects your magic resistance, which is down at the bottom there. You got agility, which is how fast you go in battle, and magic resistance, how well you defend against magical attacks. As you can see, Guy is very susceptible to magic. So, and then let's see what else we got. Well, I'll go over the spells here in a second. So let me. Yeah, we got the scenario. That doesn't do anything right now. You can change the combat order, but we're gonna leave everyone as is. We can sort items, magic sword, but I don't need to do that. I'll do that later off screen. I'm gonna make it fast. Okay, so let's explore the Temple of Doom. Man, the final battle. I didn't know we were gonna get here so early. Move the pointer to the spell, press the X button to see what the spell can do. Ooh, okay. Well, let's take a look at that then. Yeah, so it tells you what the ability does. Valor affects HP, completely heals your party. Boost heals your HP partially. Oh, and that little icon there is how many times you can cast, how much the spell costs, and then in the brackets, it's how many times you can actually cast it, which is a nice little feature. Champion restores HP, completely affects one member. Stronger restores HP partially, affects one member. Poison, antidote for poison. Stun, antidote for paralysis. Dead, brought back to life, affects one party member. Stone, antidote to statue, affects one member. Waken, wakes you up your party, affects your party. And protect, shields you against spells, affects your party. I probably won't use protect as much. There's a much better spell, which is, in the case of mirror here, deflects enemy spells. This game is really good about buffs and debuffs, like much better than Final Fantasy, to tell you the truth. Anyways, you got Thunder, huge bolt of lightning, probably one of the strongest spells in the game overall, because it's a strong single targeting spell. Bolt, a weaker version of that. Vulcan, huge column of flame. A Glacier is a magic spell that hits groups of enemies. Blizzard, a weaker version of that. Succumb, destroys weak monsters, affects one's group. I usually don't use this spell because it's, it's useful at certain points, but not too much. Fake, increases your agility, which is a weird description of the spell. And then I think Artea has a few, let's see. Yeah, he's got Flood, which is a huge column of water, hits groups of enemies. Sunder, huge explosion, hits all enemies. Dread lowers enemies' defense. Mirror as well. Bounce, prevents monsters' magic, affects all enemies. So it's basically a silent spell for enemies. Trick, affects your attack points, which is really useful. Valor, Champion. Rally, which increases your firepower. And he's got the Warp ability, but we're not going to be using it here. So anyway, let's check out this final dungeon. Then we got our first enemy here, Ifrits. Scary, man. Alright, Freets have 320 HP. They are not weak to, they're just a neutral type of enemy. They're weak to water, resistant to nothing. And then they can they drop 1900 gold, 1900 experience, 290 gold, and they can drop high potions possibly. But since we're fighting the final battle, these guys are pretty, oh yeah, I guess you really don't have we'll just use lightning or whatever. Now, well, I guess I'll go over that in the next episode, why I really like this intro to this game. I mean, this game is so short, whatever. Yeah, we're about to beat it. What the? Yeah, we already gained a level. Look at that. Man, we're already crazy powerful. Whoops, didn't mean to press that button. Actually, I'm so used to playing Breath of Fire 2 that I forgot this button does not have a run button. Anyway, we get a power potion here. Weirdly enough, it is not a strength boost. It's a HP boost. So we'll give that to Selan because she's the weakest HP member. She gets 4 HP. I think you get 3 to 5, I believe, for every potion. At least when it comes to that, anyway. So there's a bit of randomness in the game, and the enemy stats are random too. Not hugely random, but it can occur. Now we got new enemies here. Ooh, a few new enemies. Rock golems, rock lobster. Oh wait, wrong thing. So, rock golems and and mad knights. Oh yeah, and you can attack yourselves if you really want to. Rock golems have 270 HP, no types, weak against nothing, resistant against nothing, drops 1,550 experience, 250 gold, and no drops. And then the Mad Knight has 300 HP, no type. He is resistant to thunder, no resistances. He has 1,750 experience drop and 270 gold drop, and no drops. So I can't really do much with Artea here, I guess. So now let's just cast Trick on you, just get more damage. Oh, and buffs in this game are kind of interesting because they actually deplete after a while. So you actually want to refill your buffs after a point. No, well, I'm just gonna use Thunder anyway. Even though the rock golems don't have an obvious weakness, it still does a ton of damage. So why not? I'm just gonna spread through these. I'm not like with Breath of Fire where I go over everyone's stats when they gain a level. That's a little bit redundant in this game. Anyway, you get a Speed Potion, which raises your agility, Mind Potion, your intelligence, and Great Potion. All right, let's use those. So Speed Potion, probably Guy, although because Guy is your slowest party member. Although it doesn't really matter. Not too. I think the potions here. I think the agility potion gives 1 to 3 agility, if I remember correctly. And then for a Mind Potion, yeah, give it to Selan. We want her to be stronger. Same thing. I think it's 1 to 3. And then Great Potion, we'll give that to Maximum. Raises your strength by 2. Could have given it a Guy, but Guy's already strong enough as it is. So, all right, let's see what else this place has to offer. And obviously, if I run into same enemies, I'm just gonna cut it out like I do all RPGs. So expect editing at some point. Hydra, 340 HP. It's a dragon type, so if you have any weapons that deal with dragons, they're weak against it. They have no spell weaknesses and no resistances. They have 1,850 HP, 300 gold, and they can possibly drop the Might Sword, which, well, anyway, oh, here's Artea. Yeah, as you can see, you can attack multiple targets. Now let's do Vulcan, why not? Ooh, we got a crit. I forgot what the crit rate is in this game. It's pretty small. It's like 5% or something like that, so. Nice. Yeah, I love the spell effects in this game. And I just love they did a really good job with, yeah, Guy doesn't get much buffs, additions to his stats. They really did a good job with the sound effect. The music in this game and the sound effects are fantastic. All right, anyway, we got another new enemy here. Mad Wolf. What's he so mad about? Anyway, Mad Wolf, 210 HP, no type. He's weak to nothing. He is resistant to frost, so no cast Glacier on him. 1,250 experience, 210 gold, and no drops. So, whoops, I didn't mean to attack with him, but oh well, whatever. Yeah, go, Selan, go! Actually, she does decent damage. Not compared to the guys, of course. Oh yeah, and there's a mechanic in the game where if you target the same enemy and he's dead, you'll miss. So you don't immediately, oh yeah, I guess I could show off Glacier. You don't immediately move to the next target. So you have to kind of be aware of that while playing. These guys should go down pretty easily. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna skim through this, so. Alright, here we go. Spell Potion, that raises your MP. So, use that. Might as well just use on Selan. That's a 3 to 5, I believe. Yeah, I think we fought in almost everything here, so. Oh yeah, this has the same, use X on to spells. Oh, we got another new enemy here, Mega Frogs. These guys are kind of annoying because they got the champion ability. Mega Frogs have 420 HP, no type. They are weak to ice, resistant to water. And yeah, ice and water are two different elements in this game. Surprise. 1,200 experience, 500 gold drop, and they could possibly drop miracles, which are the miracle potions we got from before. These guys are annoying because they have the champion spell, which can heal them completely. So usually what I like to do is try to hit them with I was gonna, whoops, oh well, whatever. I was gonna hit them with the bounce, but oh well, not a big deal. We probably will finish them off before it really gets that bad. So okay. Okay, I think that's all enemies now here. Alright, yeah, we gotta get the... Yeah, we're cutting out these enemies like butter. Oh yeah, the encounter rate in this game is a little high, I'll admit, so... Just be prepared for that. So... I mean, old RPGs are kind of like that. But I'm used to random power potion again. Give that to Selan. Yeah, we're so stacked up. It's like we used a cheat code to get to the last battle, which, I mean, if you know it's the final battle, why not gather all the materials? And they said the world was supplied them with their energy. Oh, I forgot to mention the Mad Knights can summon help, but at this point, since we're such a high level, we're just cutting everyone through butter here, so. Man, how will the Sinistrals even hold up to us, man? We got all the levels, all the power. You know, sometimes it's nice to be overpowered in a game. I don't know, just something like very fulfilling about that. Just being able to cut through enemies. What's not to love? It's like when you go back through Resident Evil after unlocking like the machine gun or something like that. I got another spell potion here. Just give it to Selan. I mean, Artea would be good, but he's not as good of a magic user as Selan. Although he's not good as a combat character either, just because of his split damage or whatever from his bow. But still, you can tell we're getting near the boss when the room becomes symmetrical like that. So, but yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just a cakewalk. I don't know. I'm kind of bored just walking through everything though. So, is there going to be a challenge at all in this? And we get a couple miracle potions. We already got those from before, just in case you used up all of them. So, but the game gives you so many. I don't know why they're there. I guess, you know. Well, like I said, I'll explain later on, but. It's probably, well, actually, Vandal Hearts is still one of my favorite openings of all time, but this one's pretty close too. Like, this might be my second or third favorite, I'm not sure, so. Although, well, this might be third, because Final Fantasy VI is probably really high up there too, so. Who are all these people in this stone statues? Huh. Well, that's probably nothing. And I don't think there's anything on the... Oh yeah, there are items there. I was trying to remember if there were. Yeah, you can send your whole army against me, but it's not gonna matter. Miracle potion there. And yeah, these don't do anything, by the way, so they're just there for show or whatever. Found another miracle. Man, we got miracles all over the place. Man, this would be a lot harder if you didn't throw potions all over the place there, Deus. Or Deus? I'm not sure, actually. I think they pronounced the name in the DS remake of the second game, which I've never played. I've heard mixed things about that. You may cross. Maxim, it could be a trap. You said cross. Let's go. But Deus is testing us. He senses our feelings. Don't show any fear. You're right. That's what he's doing. The power is strong. The hopes of my people energize me. Come on, Selan. We're the world's last and only chance. No. There's still hope as long as the dual blade keeps its light. You know, I originally thought the dual blade was supposed to be a blade, a sword, but then it had an extra sword coming out of it, like some of the pictures do. But then it shows Maxim with two swords in his hands. So, anyway. Dual blade boosts our powers. It makes us even stronger in the center of this darkness. We'll destroy the Sinistrals and restore peace to the world. This, we promise. We promise together. Aw. I wonder if they're a couple. Ha ha ha. I sense your hope. Indeed, this is powerful. Sinistrals, your reign of tyranny is over. Do you hear me? We'll finish you once and for all. The woman's energy flows strangely. Is this human love? Is this love you humans speak of? It's like we're talking to an alien or something like that. Such a thing is unknown to us. No matter, it is easily smashed. Oh, we'll smash you, buddy. And prepare for awesome music. Oh, I love the boss music in this battle. There they are. Maxim, as last we meet, I sent your strength, a worthy opponent. Deus, with the dual blade, I return the pain you gave to my people. Hold, Maxim, you shall fight me first. for boss battle against Gades, the Sinistral of War, or battle, or whatever. So, alright, Gades is, oh, I love the boss music. It's probably one of my favorite boss themes. Well, not of all times, but it's definitely up there in terms of everything. So, alright, Gades has quite a bit of HP. He's weak to thunder, so we're just gonna basically just, might as well use Trick, and then we'll use a thunder on him, so. Yeah, we've got this, Gades. There's nothing you can do against us. Ooh, okay, he kind of hits a little hard, but that's fine. I mean, he's a Sinistral, so it makes sense. Cool. Oh yeah, and with buffs, you want to kind of every once in a while, preeminently, like, re-tag him after a while. Yeah, this guy's nothing. Yeah, look at that power boost. I don't really need to use any of the other buffs in this, so. Yeah, I'll show off what champion does. Why not? Unless he falls before we get to it, so. Yeah, it just heals you completely. It's an awesome spell. Ha! The first Sinistral down. That was easy. That was easy. Look at that. Now prepare for the next one. So, actually, I'm just gonna use these miracles. Why not? Although I don't, as you can see, I don't really need to use it, but I'm gonna use them anyways. All right, who's next? You will go no further. All right, this is Amon, the Sinistral of Terror. Now this guy is magic inclined, so we want to, his magic resistance isn't too bad, but we do want to use Mirror on our characters. And with Mirror, you kind of want to reuse it, like basically kind of round your buffing of that spell if you're going to be using it basically every once in a while, because it'll wear out after like maybe a couple turns. Yeah, so he's going to cast Flood on us. But yeah, Mirror immediately. And the thing about Mirror is it doesn't block fellow spells, so you can just go to town with your magic. I love that. Because in most games, they would prevent your own magic from working too, but nope, not in this game. Might try to get Trick on maybe someone. The one guy who doesn't have Mirror on him. Yeah, he's not going to go down as easy as... oh, this guy doesn't have any particular strengths or weaknesses. So we just have to hit him. Hit him with hit him. And I'm just going to keep keeping Mirror up. Might get Trick up. Oh, he already lost Mirror. Yeah, Mirror does not last long at all, actually. I'm just going to get Trick just because Artea's got decent magic resistance. So he's not going to take that much damage from the spell. Artea and Selan are pretty good about that, so. Yeah, this guy's got nothing on us. Like, his spells are doing bupkis. Ha! Throw your magic, but you think he'd stop attacking us with magic knowing we have Mirror, but his physical attacks is like nothing. Yeah, Maxim already lost it. I want to get Trick on everyone. It'll just make the battle go by a little slower. Or faster, I mean, slower. There we go, and the Amon is gone, or Amon? Whatever. Ha! Like I said, flying like bugs. Alright, who's next? The lady there? Wait, a female Sinistral? Man, that's surprising. Maxim, is it? Come and join your fallen friends. For boss battle against Aram, the Sinistral of Death. Wow, she's got fire, surrounded by fire and everything, and she's pretty hot, actually. Man, if you could have the Sinistral of Death be your girlfriend, that would be awesome. But we can only dream. But anyway, we're going to cast Mirror. The only bad thing is that her magic resistance is pretty high, so even if we reflect her spells back on her, it's not going to do a ton of damage. And she can cast Thunder, so that can do quite a bit of damage. So really the only character I probably should be hitting that on is Guy. Oh, and she uses Mirror on herself as well. So, yeah, let me get Trick on them so we can actually protect ourselves from that. Yeah, really, Guy's really the only one you really need to get Mirror on. Because Maxim's got decent... of course, he is the one guy that's weak against magic. Actually, really, Maxim and Guy really need the Mirror. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Mirror on those two and just stick with that. You always get the front guys before I can get Magic Mirror on them. Or Mirror, sorry. yeah, and since she's highly resistant to magic, there's really no reason to, yeah, her physical attack is nothing. Yeah, might as well just, yeah, see, magic mirror does not last very long at all. It is a very quick spell. But it's very useful if you can get it going, so. Might get Trick updated again, maybe, if she doesn't fall soon. There she goes. Ha! The Sinistral death. Sorry to kill one with such a perfect body, but, you know. We do what we have to do to save the world, so. Alright, this is it. Deus himself. Deo! Magnificent, a true fighter. Tis truly a pity I must destroy you. For boss battle against Deus, the Sinistral of, actually, is he? I'm trying to remember if he's terror or destruction. Let's see, no, there's destruction, death, chaos, and tyranny. Actually, he might be, I think he's tyranny, yeah. They mixed it up in the translation of the game, who was tyranny and who was whatever, but anyway. Deus, anyways. What's with that pose there? Is he telling me to talk to the hand? Well, I'm gonna talk to the hand by beating you. Alright, let's go in mirror. Because he has some magic. He's kind of an all-rounder type of character. He's not particularly weak to anything. His resistance is a little bit stronger than like Gades, but not by much. But yeah, he's got a lot of all-hitting attacks, so we do want to get mirror on everyone. And he's susceptible to his own magic. A little bit more dangerous. Magic as champion, maybe. We'll see what happens. Ooh, nice. And we'll just keep getting mirror on everyone. Of course, as soon as I'm about to redo it, he loses his mirror. Oh well. That's just how it is, I guess. Alright, we'll get mirror back on ourselves. Seriously, game? Oh well, whatever. At least he doesn't have thunder, so. Yeah, he mainly will hit you with all targeting spells and everything. Yeah, just preemptively. And same with buffs. It's better just to preemptively do it than wait for the game to tell you run out of the buff. And with the attack power, well, Mirror's like one of the only ones that really tells you that. Like if it's a buff like Trick, it slowly loses its potency, but it never straight up tells you that loses its potency, if that makes sense. It's an interesting mechanic in the game. There are a few RPGs that kind of do the same thing, where they slowly weaken it, but most modern games, if they do that, they kind of tell you that it's weakened a little bit. This game doesn't straight up tell you, so. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna use mirror. Oh well. Well, why not? Unless he falls! Taught to the hand indeed, Deus. Or Deus, whatever. Alright, wait, why are we getting experience? It's the end of the game. Huh. Deus, this is the end. Indeed, this shall be the end of everything! What are you doing? What the? Okay, they're forming a laser beam, so. The Sinistrals are gathering their energy into one flow. They're merging. They want to destroy us. Not only us, if that flow erupts, the world will cease to exist. What? Yeah, exactly. Why? I won't let that happen. Ah, nuts. I can't do it alone. Artea, guys, Selan, join me. Merge your flow with mine. I thought crossing the streams was bad. Maxim is too dangerous. Quickly, we don't have time. Do it now! Alright, if you say so. Oh, okay. Haha, fool! You insolent fools! Our dark powers are vast, and your feeble efforts are no match against us. Give it all you've got. Maxim, Selan can't take much more of this. I'm fine. Everyone, concentrate. Alright, let's... Oh, you filthy pest! Ready! Fire! We did it! We disrupted them and defeated them. Yeah, we did it. Whew. Alright. Nice job, everyone. Guy, are you alright? They'd have to do more than that to stop me. Ah, man. Time to enjoy the ending of the game, I guess. Artea. I'm fine. Why are you walking a little bit out of the way, Artea? Nah, that's probably nothing. Selan? What happened to you? We finally did it, Maxim. Selan, what's the matter? We finally restored peace to the world. Yes, we did. Let's go home. No, I'm not going home. Selan, what are you saying? The eruption went through me. I can't even speak. No, Selan! Selan! I wish I could stand on our land with you once again and hold my child. Oh, it ain't bad to worse. I mean, yeah, we defeated the Sinistrals, but was Selan like that? And the fortress is breaking up. Artea, the warp magic. Maxim and Selan are too far. I can't take them with us. Can't we do anything? Artea, Guy, don't worry about us. Save yourselves. Maxim? The Sinistrals are defeated. You must tell the people. But I can't leave her here alone. Please understand. ... Let's go, Artea. Guy, you can't mean... Maxim said we should go. He's right. It's the only way. ... Artea! Maxim, the world will know. I promise you. Goodbye, my friend. Warp! Selan, peace will come. I wish we had been born in such a world. Selan, I love you. I'll always love you. And with that, the final battle's over. So, thus the battle ended. So, well, I guess that's it. So, thanks for watching Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. The island plummeted into the sea. The Sinistrals vanished and never returned. So, in time, it came to be remembered as the Battle of Doom Island. So, thanks for watching Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. See y'all next time. See you next game. Thanks for watching.